Hey guys, welcome back. It is another episode of Madden 22 with the New England Patriots. I'm sorry I didn't get a video out yesterday. I was calling my fourth straight day of baseball. I actually have another game to do tonight, so I'm trying to get this in before that. It has been a busy week. It will continue to be a busy week as I've got another couple baseball games coming up at the end of the week. At any rate, it is time for the start of season number 2 with our Patriots. We've taken a bit of a step backwards. Our offense remains an 83. Our defense went from an 83 down to an 80, and overall, I think we went from an 83 to an 81. So we're not quite as good. We've got some stuff to do here. We got to look at the Hall of Fame ceremonies. Let's do that real quick. I don't know what this looks like. So who made the Hall of Fame? DeMarcus Ware. That's Rich Eisen. You guys can't hear it, though. We're just going to watch this. Just pretend Rich Eisen was talking. Oh, so we get okay, cool. I'm assuming everybody is going to get that ability, but so I I will try to figure out how to get my audio working through OBS. I'm not, you guys know I'm not a professional at this. I do it because I've got time during the day to do it and for no other reason. So I don't really know what I'm doing, but I will try to figure out how to get the audio playing so you guys can hear that stuff going forward. Manage staff. Do we want to use any of our points? I don't think so. But we do need to set our game day goals. We are not going to shut out Philadelphia. Let's win the turnover battle. And we are going to have to set our rosters and everything. We're going to have to set our depth charts here before we get started. Select game day goal. Let's get some rushing touchdowns. And let's sack the QB 3 times. All right. What else do we have to do? Training. Training? Do we have training? Defend the outside running against Miles Sanders. Sure. Blitz counter against Fletcher Cox. Sure. And, all right, so these are all of our rookies here. So we've got Moses Middleton, Kenny Stafford, Ricardo McCullough. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna dump it into these 3 guys. That works for me. We need to see what the deal is with Stafford here really quickly. Need to see what the deal is with Stafford. I guess it's not going to be really quickly. He's going to have to get snaps in order to see where he falls. Hopefully, he ends up as a star or a superstar. We will see, though. Oh, no upgrades. No upgrades. All right, so we have to set our depth chart. And I said I wanted it to be Mac Jones's team, but, I mean, do we go with the rookie, Justin Parrish? So he's got higher speed, higher acceleration, higher agility, change of direction. So he is absolutely a scrambler. Higher awareness, higher passer rating. His accuracy isn't quite as good. Throw on the run is better. Throw under pressure, not as good. Break sack is better. Play action is better. Yeah, he's just a better quarterback. The only thing he doesn't do better than Mac is the short and medium throw accuracy. So we're gonna run with the rookie here. Running backs. Man, we have oof. All right, well, we're going to move him up there. And we're going to make this our team. I mean, I like Damien Harris, but he's going to be our backup. It's going to be Stanford, Harris, and Carr are going to be our top 3 running backs. That's fullbacks. Wide receivers, yeah, our wide receiver core, not great. Not great. Myers, Harry, Giamello, Guyton. Okay. So we will focus on wide receivers here as we go forward. Our tight ends are really good, or at least our starting tight end is really good. We traded Jonnu Smith. Wynn, left tackle. Onwenu, left guard. Andrews. Yeah, our offensive line is the same. And we got Trent Brown at right tackle. Winovich as our starting left end. Guy as our starting right end. McCullough and Barmore are our 2D tackles. Judon, Barnes, and do we want to go Bentley? And on the right end, I want Uche to get the start here, which means we are going to go with Van Noy there. Let's get Bentley up to 3rd here. So Barnes, Van Noy, Bentley, and Fields as our starting middle linebackers. Uche, the right outside. J.C. Jackson, Jones, and then Mike Hughes, who is our free agent signing. Jojuan Williams will be... Yeah, we're set at cornerback. Moses Middleton, hopefully we'll see some big improvement out of him. Kyle Duggar, Bass, and Bailey. Okay, cool. So we are set there. Oh, wow, our return game is even different. So we're going with Ashton Lincoln at returner. Okay, so that's fine. So that is, I think that's all we have to do. So we're just going to advance the preseason. I'm not interested in watching preseason games. And we'll take a look. So can we look at, we can, right? So Mack got the start, really good. 250 yards, 3 touchdowns. Parrish was 4 of 7. Harris, Carr, Stanford, Myers, Asiasi. Yeah, most of our top starters didn't get starts. Did we get 3 sacks? We didn't. We got 1 from Winovich. Okay. So we're into week 2. We got some staff points. Let's set the goals here. Deep pass against Goff, sure. Let's start practice again. Like to get some upgrades here during preseason. That would be nice. Okay, we got some upgrades, or at least an upgrade. Chris Barnes, that's nice. William Sherman, a backup offensive lineman. Don't really care about him. Chris Barnes, field general. He's up to a 79 temporary, 78 overall. What is his? Okay, he's star. He was the one we signed, right? He was the free agent signing we made. Yeah, he was the free agent that we picked up from Green Bay. Cool. I don't think we have to do anything. No, we just got to sim the week. I guess I should be setting the team goals for every who got hurt. Wise, broken toe. Okay. Upgrades coming out of the second game of the season. Jalen Mills, Jacoby Myers. That Myers one is huge. Mills up to a 70. The Green Goblin. Jacoby Myers, that's big for us. He's got to be our deep threat. We don't really have a ton of deep threats. Make him a little more spread out. So he's 78 overall now for Jacoby. Kenny Stanford is eligible to play. Let's do the weekly strategy. So we're playing the Lions. Defend the outside run against Chris Carson. We'll run inside against Bobby Wagner. Let's continue. I want to get these guys upgrades, so we're going to keep focusing on these players here. And I don't know if they get up. I mean, maybe do they? I can't remember if they get upgrades at the end of each preseason. We'll see though. We do get some upgrades though. That's all players I don't. Well, I shouldn't say I don't care about because we got Mac in there. I do care about Mac. I have so many rookies though that it's going to be hard. I'm gonna have to switch around who we are giving the points to, because Mac is. Let's back up here. I didn't want to go there. I want to go to the one above that because I want to be able to look at their player card. This one. This one can take me to their player card, right? Yeah. So he's a normal, Justin Parrish. That can change. He's wearing Drew Bledsoe's number 11. Carr is normal. And Stanford is unsure. So we're going to have to get him a bunch of playing time here. And it looks like, did it change my depth chart, or is it just doing it for preseason? Yeah, Parrish is still better than Mac, although it's 1 point now. Yeah, see, it changed my running back. Oh, I think because Stanford was hurt. So we're going to do that. Okay. Yeah, we're going to... Did it change my linebackers, too? It didn't. Okay, so we still have Barnes and Van Noy there. All right. All right, let's advance the week. Let's do some upgrades. Then we got to cut some players. Some Miles Bryant in the slot. And N'Keal Harry. That's a nice one, too. He's up to a 75. So 78 and 75 is a whole lot better than 77 and 74, if you ask me. We got to cut. So who are we going to cut? Who are we going to cut? We're going to cut Mitchell. We're going to cut Newsome. Right tackle. We have a ton of wide receivers. We're going to cut Johnson. I think we cut Gunner and bring back the $2 million in cap space. How many more do we need to cut? A bunch. Trey Nixon. We'll move Clifford to the practice squad. Him to the practice squad. Anybody we can move to the practice squad, we will. No reason to cut them when we can just move them to the practice squad. So I got to get rid of 2 more players. So we'll move Pritchett to the practice squad, and we will cut Ryan Santoso. And I think our defense is already up to an 81. Nice. I think... Just want to make sure we're still okay in terms of depth at these positions. So we have 2 left tackles. Yeah, see, our guard situation is... We need another backup guard is what we need. So, but before we do that, Here. Is there anybody that we can cut? I don't want to cut Hunter Henry. Sort. It doesn't look like there's anybody here that I want to cut. Clapp was... Yeah, and we need... These are all of our rookies. Yeah, so we're going to need... Let's view... Can we put him on the... No, we're just going to cut him because we need an offensive lineman. We need to bring in another backup offensive lineman. And then we'll look at the practice squad. That's not where I wanted to go. It's not what I wanted to do either. All right. Yuck. Kyle Hinton. Yeah, he's not bad. Bring him on. And then I want to look at practice squad eligible. I want to look at the best eligible practice squad players. Denzel Mims. Julian Akwara. I like Jordan Elliott. Sign him to the practice squad. Tanner Muse, a 22-year-old. Yeah, all the 22-year-olds are wide receivers. I'm not interested in that. Asang Bassi. I mean, that's just a great name. So we're going to sign him to the practice squad. Salvin Ahmed. Yeah, we could use a... Probably need another tight end just to be safe. Um, 21-year-old. I just wanted to sign a few players to the practice squad. We did that. And now we will sim ahead a week. All right. So, we got to set our season goal. We'll do that first. I think 7 wins. We're going to go with 7 wins again. With a rookie quarterback, we've taken a step backwards, so it's going to be a bit of a more difficult season. Opening day, key to victory. Stifling defense. We're all about the defense here in New England. Stuffing. It always starts with stuffing the run. I think we're much tougher on the front four. I think our 2 defensive tackles allow less than 75 rushing yards. All right, so that's what we need to do. We need to allow less than 75 rushing yards. Press conference, rookie QB1 is making his debut. What are you expecting this week? I expect him... What do I expect? We expect him to show flashes. No need to put the world on his back. 2 touchdown passes with Justin Parrish. I hope so. All right, let's set the goals. Defend the outside run against Sony Michel. I don't know if that's necessarily the best option. They have Josh Rosen as their quarterback. What is going on with the Jets? Do they have injuries? We'll have to take a look at that. Yeah, that's fine. Sony Michel. Blitz counter. Let's keep the rookie quarterback off his behind. And let's Unlock one player for each tier. School, tutoring, high school. So that's where I need to start putting my points into that. So let's do that real quick. I need to find that. I don't know where that is. High school tutor? Is that what it said? Is it here? It's under player growth, I'm assuming. What was it called? School tutor? Why can't I find it? Oh, it's all the way down here. Shoot. All right. And then I screwed up. Okay. All right, so we got to get down here. We got to get to after-school tutoring so that I can start to put more points into our rookies. All right. Well, you live, you learn. So that works. Sony Michel, Quinnen Williams. We're going to look at the Jets because I don't know why they're starting Josh Rosen. McCullough, Middleton, Stanford. Yeah, I guess. We'll start with them. You have any upgrades prior to week 1? You do. Oh, good. A backup offensive lineman. I think we're ready, right? I think we're ready. Oh, I wanted to look at the Jets. I wanted to see why they aren't starting, what's his name, out of BYU. Is he hurt? Yeah, he's hurt. Okay. That's why they're starting Josh Rosen. All right. Well, if we can't beat a Josh Rosen-led Jets team, then we don't deserve it. So let's see how it goes. There are 77 overall. We have to hold them to less than 75 yards and hope that QB1 throws 2 touchdown passes. That's the plan here. Jump forward, next quarter. All right, so we get on the board, 7-0. We're up 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. Jets come back and tie it. They're now up 14-7. So we're down 14-10 going into the third quarter. 17-10. Oh no, guys. We are going to lose to a terrible Jets team. Wow. Shocking. Shocking. Parrish threw for 2 touchdowns, so that's good. Shocking. It's really bad. We'll have to take a look at the stats there, but that's really not good. So we didn't turn the ball over. We didn't throw for 350 yards. We allowed less than 75 yards, but we didn't win. Winovich gets an upgrade. Have to see if we can figure out how we lost that one. It's talk to one of our leaders about the game. Everyone is disappointed in the fact that you gave us a vote of confidence and we let you down. Don't sweat it. Well, I wouldn't say don't sweat it. You lost to a team that you should have beaten. Talk about your QB's performance. He did have the game we hoped for. He threw for 2 touchdowns. He was fine. All right. Didn't meet his initial expectations, really. I mean, 15 of 23, 174 yards and 2 touchdowns in his first game. Looks fine to me. Stanford 17 for 50 and a touchdown. Myers 5 for 54. Myers and Harry each with touchdown catches. 4 tackles for losses. A bunch of sacks. Barmore with 2. Judon, McCullough, Winovich, Van Noy, and Uche. So we didn't pick anybody off. All right. I'm not sure how we... I mean, it just looks like we... the Jets didn't commit any turnovers. We didn't commit any turnovers. And it just looks like they were a little bit better than us today. So my next points can go down in here. I need 20. Okay. Simulate the week. Well, that stinks. Got the Dolphins coming up. Colin Kaepernick. Okay. Sure. Blitz counter again. I'm going to stick with those 3 players. Once we can upgrade, we'll stick our QB in there. Which hopefully will be after this week. All right, so we got the Dolphins. Yeah, we got the Dolphins. Let's see how game 2 goes. Can we even our record against the 79? So we're taking on Josh Rosen and Colin Kaepernick in the first 2 games of the season. We'll see how this one goes. We're at home, so that's good. Let's see. So we get on the board with a field goal. It's 3-0 after 1. 6-0. 6-0 at the half. Just thrilling football. Oh, and we're losing. Okay, so we're down 7-6. We're up 9. Come on. We lose 17-9. We are 0-2. This looks like a rough season. We give up 223 yards and 2 touchdowns to Colin Kaepernick. Okay. Not a great start to this season. Let's look at the box score. Yeah, Parrish was not good in this one. 21 of 43 interceptions for the rookie. It's just an ugly game. Jalen Guyton, Jacoby Myers. Ugly, ugly game. Judon with 2 sacks. J.C. Jackson with his first pick. We're playing the Jets again? All right. How long have I been recording for? About 30 minutes. All right, guys. I will be back in just a minute. All right. We're back. I guess I didn't even... excuse me. I guess I didn't even really need to say that because... there were no cuts in the video, so you wouldn't have even known that I was gone. At any rate, we're playing the Jets for the second time in 3 weeks. Hopefully we can win this one at home. We've got heavy rain. That'll let us focus on the run, which is a good thing. We're going to, run the ball. Beat the Jets and rack up 150 rushing yards. That's the hope. That is the hope. So players ready to negotiate. Who's ready to negotiate? Jonathan Jones and Isaiah Wynn. Okay. Jonathan Jones, let's start negotiations. We got plenty of cap space. He only wants 1 year? Will he take 3? Or do we have to give him the 1 year? Cool. All right, so we signed Jonathan Jones, locked him up for 3 years. Isaiah Wynn is 26. He wants a 3-year deal worth $42 million. I think we need to, just because, I mean, we have plenty of cap space. So, all right, let me just bring back both of those players. Winovich is up in week 5. Van Noy will probably look to move this year. Time to scout. And what do we need to scout? Pretty much everything. Wide receivers, baby. We need to get our rookie quarterback some outside talent. We're going right into wide receivers here. Early 3rd rounder. Mid 1st rounder, Joey Crosby. So we can probably get him in the 2nd. That'll be a good one. Lot of talent at wide receiver. All right, so we'll finish with Kendrick Brown next time. Lot of talent. Weekly strategy. I guess we'll defend the deep pass against Josh Rosen again. It went so well the first time. We're going to run inside. Stafford's down a point, I'm assuming, because of his morale. Close to getting a level, though. You get a couple of upgrades, or at least an upgrade. Cahuste, backup offensive lineman. And hopefully we can get a win. Not a good start to our season at all. Not a good start to our season at all. Game day goal, 15 first downs, no less than 6. Yeah, well, we're not going to do this one because it's raining. So we are going to rush for 150 yards. We're going to put all of our eggs into the rushing basket. That works for me. It's not what I wanted to do. Game day goal, player personnel. Sure, 15 first downs. Feel like that should be fairly simple. We're at home, and let's see. Can we win our first game of the year? I sure hope so. I don't want to fall to 0-3. These were 2 winnable games for us, considering we need 7 in order to hit our team goal. Losing 2 winnable games right at the beginning of the year kind of stinks. All right. Let's see how it goes. Jets get on the board first. And our offense is just not good right now. There we go. We get on the board. They come right back. We're down 14-7 at the half. 21-7. Wow, our offense is not good at all, guys. There we get on the board. There we get on the board. There. They get a field goal. They get another field goal. And we lose again. We are 0-3. 0-3. Oh, boy. Well, we get a couple of good upgrades, though. Duggar and Stafford. This could be a bad season for us. Bad season for us. I'm going to put it into that one. I mean, and since we're not meeting these goals, we're not getting the additional XP and things of that nature. So, oh hell! All right. Oh, I need 20 points, right? Yeah, I'm not there yet. Not going so hot this year, guys. But we end up with a top pick. Who the hell knows what's going to happen? I guess let's look at the box score. Parrish, not a bad game. 24, 42, 294, and 2 touchdowns. He threw a pick. Stanford, 9 for 28. With a touchdown. Asiasi led us in receptions for some reason. Henry, they're spreading it out more with this team anyway. 3 tackles for losses. Not a single sack. Picks from Duggar and Van Noy. I mean, it's not long before we think about gutting this, right? I mean, we're 0-3. QB1 check-in. The team needs to step up. You win as a team, you lose as a team. Grab your shovels and beat the Bears. Okay, that we gotta win this one. Let's do some more scouting. Let's finish that wide receiver that we were looking at, Kendrick Brown. All right, early first rounder. Okay. Let's look at the top 100. Early first rounder, Alex Wayne. Mid first rounder. I mean, I hate to bring on another quarterback. Mid second rounder there. Late fourth rounder. Wow. Okay. Mid second round talent. All right. So we'll finish with Keenan Bellamy next time, and I want to go in. Nope, I want to go in here. I want to make sure that we have the right offense, because that's the other thing. I didn't even think about that. And again, these are things I'm learning as we go here, but... is it here? This is what it is. All right. So we're an 88% fit here. Let's make sure there's nothing better. Yeah, it's vertical zone run. All right. So that is our best offensive fit. Let's look at defensive fit and make sure that that is... Make sure that's where it needs to be too. We're an 80... Yeah, see, we're playing in a 3-4. I feel like we should be playing... Oh, I don't know. Do we want to play in a 3-4 or a 4-3? $46. Eight players in the box. That means we'd be going... base 3-4, I think is... No, we've been playing in the one of the 3-4s. Do we want to go 3-4 under? No, I think we want to go... I want to try the 46. See if that helps. See if we can get some some defensive linemen out there. Because our two defensive tackles are really, really solid. So, all right. Let's see how this one goes. Oops. Let's go to weekly strategy. We got to do that. We got to get our training points in. Defend the T pass against Justin Fields. Sure. Run inside. Khalil Mack. Yes. And I want to, now that Stafford got an upgrade, I want to go to Where is he? Justin Parrish. Let's start training. Upgrade. It's always nice to see. Who do we got? Christian Barmore. He's going to be up to a 78. Temporary, 76. 76 overall. Star potential. Yeah, we have two really, really good defensive tackles, so I want to get them out there as much as possible. So let's try the 46 against the Chicago Bears and see how this goes. 8 men in the box against Justin Fields. Again, we're the higher-rated team for the 4th straight game. So if we lose this one, it's obviously something I'm doing as a bad coach. Henry, not a great start to the season. Soldier Field. Let's see. Nothing at the end of the first. We get a touchdown. We're up 14-0. 14-0 at the half. All right. Can we hold on? No, we give up a touchdown there. We get a field goal. We're up 10 at the end of 3. Can we hold on? 24-7. They get a late touchdown, and we win. There we go. There we go. Bounce back with a win on the road. Justin Parrish, huge game. 302 yards, 3 touchdowns. Kenny Stafford, the rookies came to play. Stanford ran for 80 yards. That's what we needed. That's what we needed right there. We picked them off twice. We won the game. All right, so we win our first game of the year. We're 1-3. We switched defense. Got some upgrades here for some, well, at least for Damien Harris, who's at this point, he's our 3rd string running back. But if he continues to develop well, who knows? I think he's just oh, he's a star, too. Jake Butt, one of the best names in all of professional sports. I think he just retired recently, actually, in real life. And Anthony Jennings, backup linebacker. Well, that helps. That means we should get some additional bumps to next week's game, which is good. Yep. Number 11 looks like Mr. Bledsoe. Really proud of how he came out and got the job done. I agree. One of the leaders in the locker room. Our entire team has earned 2,500 XP. That's what I was waiting for right there. Staff upgrades. We're going to put it into the talent tree. Come over here so that we can after-school tutoring. The prerequisites for this have not been met. Do I have to do all of these? All right. So a couple more weeks before I can start doing that. Let's look at the box score for that one. Our first victory of the year on the road against the Chicago Bears. 433 yards of offense. Fields threw 2 picks, but 22 of 38, 302 yards. That works. Stanford, his best game as a pro, 21 for 82. Hunter Henry was a monster. 10 for a $133 and 2 touchdowns. 3 tackles for losses. Van Noy, Judon, and Guy. Sacks, we had 3 sacks. Winovich, McCullough picks up his first professional sack. Judon and Barnes. Picks from Hughes and Mills. That's nice. Hughes was one of our free agent signings this past year. To advance the week. Let's go right into upgrades. Let's do some upgrades. And it looks like it's going to be all bad players. Now, we got a couple of good ones in here, but there's a lot. All right, well, let's start doing this. Joey Maben. Kyle Hinton. I don't even know some of these players. I can't remember if that my last video was so long that I can't even remember if these guys were like draft picks, or I think Will Clapp was a draft pick. I think. I don't remember. We had so many picks last year, and we're gonna end up with more of the same this year because, I mean, we're 1-3 right now. I mean, if we can go on a run here prior to the trade deadline, then we may end up not making a lot of moves. But someone like Kyle Van Noy, for example, we'll probably move on from him. He's under an 80. He's getting up there in age. Ricardo McCullough, that's awesome. Run stopper. He's up to an 80 temporary. That's nice. And he's normal. Okay, well, that can change. Uche. Let's put it into speed rusher. So he's a 76 overall. Look at all those upgrades. Justin Parrish, that's nice. Let's go. Strong arm. Let's put it there. Up to a 75 overall. So many upgrades. Jalen Guyton is a rookie. At least I think he is. I can't remember. No, he's not. Okay. Ashton Lincoln is a rookie. I think we drafted like 3 rookie wide receivers this year. Giamello is a rookie, that I know. So many upgrades. I mean, I'm not complaining about it. Everybody on the team got 2,500 XP, so we should start to see some other upgrades as we go forward too. Asi up to a 69. Nice. 70 temporary. And Isaiah Wynn. We just signed Isaiah to a contract. We're going to put it into pass protector. It's up to an 85 temporary with that. That works. Lots of upgrades. Who's ready to negotiate? Winovich. Yes, sir. He wants 2 years. He's 27. He's an 83. I'd give you 3 years. Cool. And then Van Noy, we're probably going to let walk. We could move Damien Harris, too. I bet we could get a bunch for Damien Harris with what we currently have in the backfield. Okay. Not a lot of huge names on here, but some players I'd like to bring back. I'd like to bring back Harry, Bailey, obviously. But, yeah, I think Van Noy is going to end up getting moved, whether we're playing well or not. Let's scout college players. There was somebody we needed to finish looking at right here. Keenan Bellamy, late first rounder. Okay. Okay, so I think we're set at quarterback. We're set at running back. Any fullbacks? Undrafted. Kevin Newkirk. Let's put some money into Kevin Newkirk. All right. Probably need a tight end. So let's just look. Mid-first round tight end. Okay. Linebackers we need. Late third rounder. Mid-first rounder Daniel Davis. Roland Hills out of the Ohio State. I think we're going to end up wasting those points. Yep. Okay. So this previous draft was pretty much all about the offense. The upcoming draft is, I think, going to be all about the defense. So, set our weekly strategy. Defend the outside run against Raheem Mostert. Wow. Bills got good. Blitz counter against Ed Oliver. Moses Middleton should be increasing here hopefully soon. We should get some upgrades. Yep. That 2,500 XP bump is huge. So, yep, Middleton got that upgrade, which is nice. Miles Bryant, backup cornerback, is up to a 68. Moses Middleton. Let's put it into zone. So his morale is down 1. He's 76 overall as we are taking on the Bills. I think that's everything, so let's... see how this one goes. We beat the Bills last year, and again, we are the higher-rated team. So every game this year, we've been the higher-rated team. Let's see if that 46 defense continues to continues to look good for us like it did in the last game. No score after 1, but the Bills are threatening. They get a field goal. We get a field goal. We get a touchdown as they turn it over. We go into half up 10-3. Come right down, score a touchdown. We're up by 2 scores. I think it's our ball still. We're up 24-3, 31-3. 34-3, 37, and we destroy Buffalo on the road. We have bounced back 186 yards and 4 touchdowns for the rookie, Justin Parrish. Let's go. QB1, baby. Oh, those are some good upgrades too, guys. Chris Barnes. Let's make him a field general up to an 80 temporary. Jake Bailey, the leg. Power, baby. Best punter in the NFL. And Mike Hughes. So our two free agent signings get upgrades right after that game. That's awesome. Both star development. And we blow out the Chicago Bears, or blow out the Buffalo Bills. So I should now be able to, yeah, okay, so next we have 14 points, so I should be able to next week put it into and open up that to be able to put more extra experience into some of our younger players. Prospect Spotlight. Let's take a look at this. We want to take a deeper look at Trevor Kirksey. Okay, I can do that. Let's find Trevor Kirksey and let's do that right away so that we don't forget. He was a free safety. Not that we need a free safety. Trevor Kirksey, 3rd round. Mid-third, great. Thanks. Linebacker, well, it says we need a free safety. I don't necessarily know that we do, but... So coming up, we have 1 first, 2 seconds, 2 thirds, a 4th, 3 fifths, 3 sixths. We have so many friggin' draft picks. Let's just keep improving this defense, man. Let's just keep improving this defense. Sharif Barkley. Yeah, we are going to be taking a middle linebacker here at some point. It's just a matter of which one. Right ends. Tyler Mailey. Late 1st rounder. Dom Beckham. Mid 1st rounder. Okay, so there's some good talent here. We could look at D tackles again. Oh, we did. We looked at the best D tackle. Let's look at John Stapleton. All right, early 3rd rounder. Okay, so he's not that good. All right, so we're taking on the Seahawks here as we try to get to 300. Or try to get to 300. Try to get to 500. Contain is scrambling. Hold Russell Wilson to under 70 yards. Okay. Hold Russell Wilson to under 75 rushing yards. That should be relatively easy. But we also have to win the game. That part's not going to be so easy. Let's defend the deep pass against Wilson. Blitz counter against Bobby Wagner. Keep our young QB clean. Let's start training. This will probably be the last game of this episode. We will look at the stats and everything once we're through this one. Oh, good. We got upgrades. Tyler Bass, our kicker. Let's make him a little more accurate. Star development. Kenny Stafford gets another upgrade. That's nice. Elusive back. His morale is still down by 1, but that's 2 upgrades for Stafford this season. Ramondre Stevenson. He'll be nice to have as our third running back, especially if we move on from what's his name? Why can't I think of his name? Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. This is the quality content creation that I bring to the table here. You guys know who I'm talking about. Hunter Henry is an animal. All right, is there anything I need to do before playing the game? I don't think so. All right, let's see if we can beat the Seahawks. Lose our first 3 games of the season, win our next 3. That's the plan. Justin Parrish, 11 touchdowns, 6 interceptions on the year. We're at home, so at least we got that going for us. Let's see how we do. We get on the board with a field goal. We get a touchdown. We're up 10-0 after 1. They get a touchdown. We score a touchdown. They get a field goal. They get 2 field goals. So 17-13 at the half. (17-13) going into the 4th. Oh, we're losing. We're winning. 24-20. And we pull it off. Very nice. We lose our first 3 games of the year. Win our second 3 games of the year to improve to 3-3. Kenny Stanford with his first 100-yard rushing game. 21 carries, 110 yards. That's what I like to see. We are 3-3, so we bounce back nicely. Onwenu with an upgrade. We'll put it into Agile. He's up to an 83 temporary. Discuss. We're going to get some bumps here for the defense. That's nice. You were able to have success against Russell Wilson. What went into making that happen? Excellent game plan. Proud of how our defense executed. Our entire defense has earned 2,500 XP. Love it. Let's look at the box score. Parrish with the turnover-free game. 13 of 25, 204, 2 touchdowns. Stanford, 21 for 110. Harris, 11 for 54. Parrish, 5 for 10. Myers, 2 for 56. Harry, Stanford had a touchdown catch. Very nice. Hunter Henry, 3 for 40. 2 tackles for losses. 2 sacks by Judon. No picks. All right, let's... Oh, we need 1 more staff point. Ugh. All right. 3-3. Not bad at all. Let's look at the upgrades. Daniel Fields. Run stopper. To a 73 temporary. Jojuan Williams. Yeah, so many upgrades on the defense with that 2,500 XP. Joey Maben, that's his second upgrade of the season. Chad Goldsberry. Wearing D-Max old 32. AJ Woodward. And Jonathan Jones. That's a nice one. Put that into man-to-man. It's up to an 86 temporary with the morale boost. Three players ready to negotiate. We got to bring the leg back. Cool. So we bring Bailey back. What does he want? I mean, that's not a ton of money, but we will likely trade Van Noy and Harris. We could probably get a bunch for Damien Harris, given that he's only 25. But that will be for next week. Let's look at the free agent fit. It's going to ask me to sign somebody. I don't really think we need to sign anybody. We could bring in Antonio Brown. What would it require to bring him in? The Patriots have signed Antonio Brown. Do we have any wide receivers? I don't know if I necessarily should have done that, but, you know, I want to see how the different things work in the game. So let's... Okay, so Brown is now our top receiver. Myers, Harry, Guyton. So that works. I'm okay with that, though. We bring in Antonio Brown. We bring him back to Foxborough. Yeah, well, let's just look at stats, and we'll call it an episode here. We'll do all of the week stuff as we get into it. So Justin Parrish, through 6 weeks, completing just under 60% of his passes, almost 1,400 yards, 13 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 90 rating. He's been sacked a bunch. Kenny Stanford, 361 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. Damien Harris having an okay game. Parrish, and then Carr is our backup running back. Hunter Henry, 31, 355, 6 touchdowns. Harry's having an okay year. Myers having an okay year. Guyton. Asiasi, 6 for 100. Duggar and Barnes lead us in tackles. Barnes, Judon, McCullough all have 3 tackles for losses. Judon, 6.5 sacks. Winovich, 2.5. McCullough, Barmore each have 2. Barnes, Van Noy, Duggar, Uche each have half a sack. Duggar leads us in picks. Van Noy, Jones, Mills, Jackson, Hughes all have picks. Bass, 9 of 10 on field goals with a long of 57. Bailey getting it done. What's this? Kick returns? We have 1 kick return on the year. Okay. So far, so good. We got off to a decent start. We're 19th in offense, 10th in defense. So our defense is looking pretty good. Offense coming along here over the last 3 weeks of the season. So next episode will be, I might do the rest of the regular season in the next episode and then do the off season in the following episode. Guys, let me know your thoughts. I appreciate you watching. Let me know if there's somebody you think I should go after. Should I try to move Damien Harris and Kyle Van Noy? I feel like it makes sense given our depth and our we have a ton of cap space, so I'm not worried about that. But based on our depth situation, I don't want Damien Harris rotting away. I feel like he could probably bring us back a first or second round pick. So let me know your thoughts, guys. and I'll talk to everybody soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.